just thought I'd share some of this romance with you of riding on the train. And these are sort of glasses that we used to use, well, and still do, but they're very, very cool. Drink tea or coffee out of when you go on the train. Really cool. Well, my darlings, that day has come and I'm going back to the other side of the world, to the southern hemisphere. But this is basically the train that you would ride in when you're going over the Trans-Siberian Rail. It goes through the city where I'm from, so basically that's part of the journey. So firstly, you can see that people can still sort of wave goodbye to you on the train station really quick. And as I mentioned before, these are just really, really, really cool glasses that you drink from on the train. You get all the standard little bits and bobs, like little slippers. Sometimes you get an eye mask and earplugs. You get a toothbrush and toothpaste as well, just kind of make it easier for you. You can pay a little bit of money and you get the bedding stuff. So you get like a clean towel, clean pillowcase, and so on. But it generally it's just like a symbolic price, especially when you're living over here. And you usually have 4 people living in a little room and you have a table in between. You store your luggage just underneath the bed, and I actually prefer the bottom bunks because then you can sort of be sleeping on top of your luggage and it's more of a struggle or a mission for someone to come in and get it, you know, when you're sleeping. So you feel safe and more calm. There is also food that you can buy on the train. Definitely there's food, there's water, there's hot tea and so on, and there's also a bunch of vegetarian options. I wouldn't say it's incredibly expensive, but probably won't have EFTPOS on the train, so try to have cash with you. And there's also little snacks, obviously. This is a hot water cylinder. This cold water tap thing that we just walked past, there it is. And there's like a little bathroom thing, not really a shower. I think you can sort of have a shower over the bathroom, not particularly insane, but is what it is. It's just, yeah, that's the train in Russia, and that's like a bit of a cool epic night view that you'd see. But if you're spending, you know, weeks, or it is a few weeks, I think, when you're going over the Trans-Siberian Rail, this is sort of what you see at night, especially in the winter. And during the day it'd be the same, just with the light on. Mind you though, I really honestly do believe that trains are a very, very safe, very good way to travel in Russia, especially if you have to go there somewhere. And you can get a train ride overnight because you can just sleep in there. It is very warm inside, so don't worry about that sort of thing. As long as you know, really, whatever ticket I've bought in the past, it has always been warm, so that's never an issue. You just sleep, and I think that's the best because you sleep, you wake up, and you're wherever it is that you need to get to. The adventures of traveling vegan in Frodo got me to another place in Siberia. It is freaking cold here. It's the promise -28, which should be still minus like 17 or so through the day today. It's chilly, -20. It's -20 right now. I don't know if you can see. Can't find my little mittens, but let's just walk fast and get it done. So here I'm just walking through a supermarket, and it's one of the, I guess, better ones. There's loads of options, there's loads of cheaper things to buy. I am getting a few things for the plane, so I always have snacks at hand with me and don't need to be concerned for the long flight ahead. So here you can see quite a few Matryoshka dolls. They're called Matryoshka or Russian dolls. And I know in the Western world, sometimes they are referred to as babushka doll, which translates actually to grandma dolls. Name Matryoshka literally means little matron. It is a diminutive. It came from Russian female first name Matryona. So it's just sort of making it softer. A set of matryoshkas consists of a bigger doll that's made out of wood, has a smaller one inside of it, and so on until a very, very small one. First Russian nested dolls set was carved in 1890s at the Children's Education Workshop by Vasily Zvezdichkin and designed by Sergei Malutin. There were 4 craft partners, and these were actually created as education dolls. They were painted. There were 8. There was a set of 8 dolls, all made of wood, and the top one was painted like an older woman or a mother, and it had a chicken in its hands, and the smaller ones were her daughters and sons, so were male and female, and it sort of represents how the children come from a mother, which was that bigger one. The original one was presented in Paris in 1900s in the Exposition Universale where the toy earned a bronze medal. And soon after that, Matryoshka dolls became very, very popular, and they were being created in many places through Russia and around the world.